I finally have a proper microphone thanks to the sponsorship of the Evan is Broke Fund. That's what Olivier has contributed to. That's the only thing we are sponsored by, because as you know, it's really absolutely nothing.
Jeez.
Yo, Evan.
And I'm Evan Mastronardi. I've applied to 1,600 jobs this year. And I decided to do comedy, podcasting, and acting because that's where money is. And I'm also a teacher. So all the things that get you rich. I am here with...
Yo, Evan, you're gonna kill me one day. I was in the middle of drinking my little Midori and some seltzer. And you tell me all that stuff. Anyways, my name's Olivier Kersey, father of one, teacher to many, yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
And we got a special co-host. Introduce yourself.
Lord, no, I'm kidding. Wellington Gonzalez, father of one, owner of, I don't know what the hell I own. I gotta be honest with you. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Yeah, we just here. And part of the 46%, I guess. Should have been 1%, but I guess I've for 46, I guess. So here we are.
Owner of a supply of various brown liquor. That matters. I have some too. Let's put respect on our names.
Just like Black Lives.
That too. So we're here to do something fun. Olivier had the idea. Let's all tell some funny stories that, of course, relate to the work here at Pilled. For those who don't know, Pilled is a podcast to show an alternative to the manosphere with, real shit, but against the sexism and misogyny, but still real to what men are going through and supportive of men. And kind of just what it means to be a man in this world right now without being a lunatic manifesto motherfucker. So kind of like just not being that, but still being a decent guy in this world and navigating that. So that's what this podcast is about. We have no money and we're going to start. So Olivier, and fund us because I always say everyone else is getting funded. If you don't like these red pill motherfuckers, they're doing just fine.
They are doing fine.
They're doing just fine. So put your money where your mouth is and support some alternatives. I'm going to also give a shout out to the Jam Podcast. They're great.
Oh,
and the Jam Podcast is also in this alternative space. So give them money, give us money. All right. We're going to do some stories about what we talk about here with masculinity, sex, love, dating, everything. So, Olivier, it was your idea. Why don't you start us off for story time? It's a adult bedtime story.
Yeah.
Adult bedtime story podcast. Put it on the background. Listen to us. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So the story I got was I was studying abroad in Paris. And what happened was, and at least St. John's, the way it works is you study abroad either in one city or you study abroad in 3 cities, right? You spend like 2 months in each. I decided to stay in Paris the entire time. I was not a college girlfriend at the time. That's important, at least to me. So at this point, it's the 3rd rotation, right? It's like month 5, month 6, okay? And these 2 girls and my resident assistant or the resident person, like the resident agent, whatever, the student who makes sure that the other kids go to sleep, right? Don't break no rules. That guy, right? We decided for the 4 of us to all watch a scary movie based on a true story. And what happened was we watched the movie. It was based on a true story of this girl who was possessed by a demon or something like that. And at the end of the movie, she dies. And then after everything's all over, they blame it on the priest, but then let the priest go. And then it's like based on a true story, right? I'm like, all right, cool, bet. We're going to sleep. Okay. I go to my room, I go to sleep. The 2 girls, I'm gonna call them JJ and Nini, right? That's what I'm gonna call them. They are roommates together, right? They go to their room. The resident guy, he goes to his room. I'm like, go to sleep. I love my sleep. It is 11 o'clock at night. Get a knock on my door. Open it. Who is it? the resident guy. I'm gonna call him Wade. Wade's like, Olivier, the girls are scared. I'm like, bro, I want to go to sleep. All right. He's like, come on, they want us to comfort them to go to sleep. And I was like, all right, peep game. The mission is make the girls go to sleep so I can go to sleep. Okay. So Wade and I go to JJ and Nini's room, right? And I'm sitting away, right?
This time out. These are grown ass women, right?
Yes. We're all in college. Yeah, we're all
grown ass women who having nightmares and they need and worried that grown ass women can't sleep without help. I just want to clarify that this is what's happening right now. I've never heard of this for grown ass people. Okay.
Yeah. So
universe. Okay.
Proceed. Yeah. So I'm 19 at this point. The girls are also 19. Wait, I think he's 20 or 21. It doesn't matter, right? We are legally adults. Okay. So they're in a bunk bed. Nini's on the top bunk. JJ's at the bottom bunk. I'm sitting across away from that, right? Wade is athletic. Okay. This man leaps into the top bunk. Lights go off. That's it. I hear some smacking noises. I'm like, I don't care. I don't know what's going on, but also I don't care. JJ is like, Olivier, I'm scared. I'm like, girl, don't worry about it. It's just a movie, right? Like, it's all good. She's like, Olivier, like, I'm so cold. I was like, girl, it's all right, right? Close the window. Got you. All right. The heat will start moving around. She's like, but I'm still scared. I'm like, girl, I'm with you. I sit on the edge of the bed. Okay. And she's like, but I'm so cold. I was like, shh. Sheet number 1. Cover that girl. Right. And she's like, but like, I'm still so tired. I'm so cold. I was like, girl, you cold? I got you. Sheet number 2. All right. Boys, the mission is to go to sleep. All right. If JJ goes to sleep, I can go to sleep. Okay. So now she's like, Olivia, like, I'm so tired. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. I was like, girl, the movie was 30 years ago. Number 1. Number 2, it was somewhere in America. We're in Paris. What are you scared of? Right? Number 3, you're cold. I got you. Sheet number 4. Cover that girl. Sit on the edge of the bed and I'm waiting. Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. After about 3 minutes, turn on my flashlight. Right? I see that she's sleeping. Bed. I leave. I hear some giggling and laughing behind me. I'm like, I don't know what y'all laughing about. I won. I'm getting my beauty sleep. I'm not a beautiful person on the outside, but I get my beauty sleep. The next day, right? I see JJ. She's like, hey, Olivier, just so you know, I'm so sorry I fell asleep on you. You know, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, girl? I had a good time. Saw a good movie. We had a good time, right? And you went to sleep, and I went to sleep. She was like, yeah, we went to sleep. It was a great time. Like, yeah, what's the problem? All right, see you later. And I went, did my thing in Paris, whatever. A year and a half later, Jay and I were texting and talking on Facebook. And I was thinking, I was like, hey, JJ, remember that time in Paris? Were you trying to? She's like, yes, Olivier. Yes, I was. I was trying to do something that night. I was like, I didn't know. I had no idea, sincerely.
You really wait. Flag on the field.
Go ahead.
You really didn't know, or you were just not accepting? There's no way you didn't know.
Did not know.
No, you had a girlfriend, so you didn't want to.
No. I had a girlfriend, right? But 2, I genuinely did not know.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's why. Better to be innocent in that direction than the other way. Don't get me wrong. It's just hard for me to believe.
Yeah, no. Definitely. That's wow. Wow. Probably would have folded like a lawn chair. But I think
we would have folded like that second sheet.
Folded like a
bro.
We were folding sheets. I would have been one of them.
Yeah, dude, in college, bruh, nah. bro.
I don't know what to tell
That's
you.
chaotic.
I mean, listen, I'll answer any and all clarifying questions, but I don't
I
know
mean,
what to tell you.
I'm still like, when you heard the smacking noises upstairs, and by upstairs I mean like 6 inches above you in a bunk bed. Did you understand what was smacking?
No.
yeah, for real.
Also,
Oh
that's
my lord.
wild. You're right there. That's like crazy. Like that. I don't play with that. Okay. Once that's happening,
Yeah,
you have
nah.
your private time. I'm out.
I don't know what to tell you. I
Had I
genuinely
been
not
in
know.
that situation, I would have been like, all right, well, then it's the third quarter. You're down 1. You need to score like now. You're 5 yards away from the field goal. If you miss this kick, I swear to God, I'm kicking you off the team. Like literally, like that's literally what this
You
is.
can
Like,
you can smell the end zone.
like you're right there. Like,
You are
Listen,
in it.
I could have
y'all,
walked there.
y'all talking about the end zone, man. I didn't know we were playing a game.
Oh my!
He
This man
said,
was
"I
on the
like
bench and they called him to play. He's like, "What?
in the end zone." He like put me in the friend zone.
I didn't know that, I didn't know I was signed. I know I was in, coach. I didn't know I signed the contract. I was playing.
You didn't
I was
know
playing-
what contract he signed.
I didn't know what
But it's
contract I
okay
signed.
because it's okay. You were taken anyway. You didn't want to cheat on your girl. That's fine. That's great.
Yeah, no, valid. That's fine.
If you
Yo,
were single and you
That's
liked this
fine, but
person, then we would be saying like, "Damn." But like at the same
damn.
time,
No,
Okay.
we respect it.
I mean, listen.
100%.
To be honest, yes. Having to be honest, at least for me, like having a girlfriend, having a wife, at least to me now, it's like I automatically, like whenever a girl talks to me, I'm just like, to me, it's like you are a person. That's it, right? I do not register signs whatsoever. Even when I'm single, I do not pick up signals or signs. Okay, you have to be direct to be like, I like you. Do not give me hints. Don't dance in front of me. Don't stare at me. None of that. Okay, so I think that at least in my situation, whether I was in a relationship or still single, the same thing would have played out because
all right.
that was not my MO or my
Hey,
mission.
No, that's
ultimately,
valid.
worked out.
I'm not gonna front. That is valid. I mean, it's valid either way. Like, okay, you didn't know you were dating at the time too,
Yeah.
so that's that's a crash out. I can't even front. That's a valid crash out.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, God damn! Like, how do you?
She would have needed
I'm
to pull
looking
out a
for like
titty.
validation.
She would have needed to pull out a titty, and then Olivier would have said, "Wait, there's one titty out now. Are we waiting for number 2? I don't know.
Nah,
To be honest, if she pulled out a titty in that situation, the first one I would have been. If I'm thinking back when I was 19, I would have been like, "What are you doing?
Where'd that titty come from?
Where did titty come from?"
Is that an errant titty? Is that titty lost? Is that a?
are you? Did you not bait? Did you not bait today? Is that what it was? I'm sorry. Like, what are we doing here? Do you want me to get you the soap? You need time. Like, oh
This
my
is how.
God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay. Well, let's be fair. Women can also like say what they want. I've had this happen to me too. I think she gave like some signals, and obviously at the time you didn't read them.
Didn't read none of it.
But there's nothing that is explicitly stopping a woman from saying that she wants to have, sex. She could have, she
Agreed.
I'm still thinking there was smacking upstairs. She could have said like, the smacking that's happening, I want that to happen here. She could have like, and then you got 2 bunks doing it, which to me is like, I ain't about that, but some people are.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
That's true.
Could have taken her to your
Thank
room
you.
then.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I had a roommate.
allegedly.
I mean, he was a
I'm
college
sure there was
student,
places.
so exactly how far was he gonna go? Like what, down the hall? Like not to be like
Find one in the bathroom. I don't know. Don't get me on this case. Okay, I become fucking an investigator
I'd be impressed.
if there's an opportunity. But
Evans, the where she at
because I lived
detective.
at home till I was 23. I lived at home till I was 23. I had to find shit anyway, or just time it well. Are you going to the laundry?
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel like
cool.
the timing
Woman,
is
come
one of those
upstairs
things.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of timing, honestly, bro.
Yeah.
That's wow. Damn. Just damn. Like, wow. I mean, oof.
All right. Well,
Man, you have
anyway,
it's wild. I'm just like, wow.
have you told your wife that story?
Oh yeah, I have.
What'd she say?
She said this checks out. It makes sense. I mean, my next story is actually about my wife.
What?
Well, no, I
Oh
remember
my
part of
God.
how he met his wife. But anyway, let's go to Wellington now, and I think we'll have probably time to do two each. So go ahead. All right, Wellington. This is we our last story left us at the line of scrimmage. Now let's see where you take us.
I think I can top it because honestly, let's travel back to when I was 16.
Oh God.
Okay. So I was a high school student. I'm like, all right, cool. One day, Facebook was shit. Everything was, starting to be, media. I'm like, all right, cool. And I got like a random 16. Some chick from Michigan. I go, oh, okay, cool. Click, add friend request. I didn't think she'd message. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, she just probably wants to have more friends on Facebook because having more friends on Facebook is cool. That was just my mentality. Bet. Not even 2 seconds later, I shit you not. Hey, how are I'm like, who sent you? Like, bro. When I got to know her better, like
FBI
social
Jim, pull
media and
up.
stuff, this was like, yeah, literally, like so I'm like, all right, bet. And we had a back and forth conversation. And I saw like hints of her like flirting. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But you live in a whole another state. She goes, yeah, and I'm 21. Wait, what? I said, like, you do know I'm a minor, right? Just letting you know I'm a minor. And like we had some like very good conversation. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was never to that point, but we always kept in touch. And the whole okay.
What is
Flash
good?
forward to
Define good.
Yeah, I need to know what do you mean by
so
good. I
the
need some
conversations are
details.
like, no, it intellectual. It wasn't like, oh, nothing crazy. Like, all right, cool, whatever. Flash forward to college. I said, bet, okay, cool. Oh, hey, I'm in New York for like a couple of projects. I go, huh? You don't say. I'm like, all right, cool. And like we exchanged numbers because then we were like really close at that time. I was like, all right, cool. So started texting me and the whole nine. I go, all right, cool. I go, okay. So what brings you to New York? Oh, like I'm doing a bunch of projects. I really want to be an entrepreneur. I'm doing a whole bunch. I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, it's still very innocent. I'm like, okay, cool. Then next thing you know, she's like, I'm like, hey, like, like maybe like an hour later, because it was the World Series that was on and I don't want to miss it. Priorities. So I'm like, all right, hey, what are you up to now? She's like, oh yeah, like I'm trying some like lingerie on stuff. Like, you mind if I send you a picture so you can tell me what you think of it? I go, sure. Knowing damn well what was going on in the situation. I go, okay, bet. She goes, what do you think of this one? And I see the full-fledged, when I tell you the full-fledged, the whole nine, I'm like, huh, this is different.
It's
Mind you,
nice.
I'm 22.
Nice.
Like, yeah. I'm like, huh. She goes, oh, yeah, this is from like a bridal collection or whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. And then my stupid ass goes, oh my, it suits you. Kept it clean, kept it simple. It really suits you. And then we didn't talk till the next morning. I go, okay, but the following weekend, she goes, hey, you want to come and meet up over in Manhattan? I have like my like room, like my own room stuff set up because she was studying for school. I go, okay, so I go right, all right. Next thing you know, a whole bunch of stuff's happening. Touchy feely leads to other stuff. We all know the whole nine. I go, okay, cool. She goes, oh, did you bring protection? I go, like, you've ever heard a broken record stop? Literally, that's what happened to me that day. I sat there. Like, it was the worst case of blue balls in my life. I kid you not. I remember I went home. That train ride sucked so much ass. I was like, how is it that you catch all the signals? Everything, and the one job you had, you miss it.
I'm a quote comedian Ron White when I say just because one ride broken, they don't close the amusement park.
Mhm.
And I'm asking you why you didn't.
So at the time, I was very innocent. So here's the deal. I didn't lose my virginity till I was like 21, 22. And this was actually, I had lost it after her. And the way I lost it was crazy too. That's a whole different set of story and a different for a whole other time. But I was very like, coming from a private school, being instilled all this other stuff. It was like, oh, okay. But in the event that you're ever put in that predicament, though, you should still be ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my no.
No,
My God.
no, ready, ready.
No. I I wasn't ready. Not at all. No.
I'm just a baby.
And I went home. I'm just a child. I don't even know what I'm doing. And I got home and I remember having the conversation with my dad.
Protection? You mean
My
the
dad just
strap?
went
No,
like,
I don't carry a gun.
he just and my dad literally looked at me like, how did you fuck that up? Like how? Like he was like, how did you? Oh my God. And he just looked at me like with the only level of disappointment. Like, I had hope in you, bro. Like, this is my hope going out the window. Like, bro, what are you? I kid you not, after that, I don't think I've ever saw her again after that. I
Listen,
shit you not.
your dad should be proud of you that you didn't just like get somebody pregnant. All right, let's be clear. You didn't
Yeah, no, well,
have an
that's true.
experience, but you also didn't get an STD or get someone pregnant, which, as a father, is number one. But having had my fair share of conversations with other people's fathers, I didn't have these conversations with my dad. I learned shit on my own. But with other people's fathers and mothers, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, like man, I was like, I get it, but then part of him just went like, damn, man, like that was the easiest one you could have had.
You had a layup.
I'm like,
boy.
Dad, it was so bad. No, and then he started like asking questions. So like guy talk. He goes, so like, what happened? What, it didn't work? And he goes, oh no, it worked. He just wasn't up. He goes, oh my God. He goes, well, I don't know whether to be proud of you or disappointed. Now I'm really conflicted. Like, I don't know what to do here. But it's like, damn, like you had it. It's like the Yankees losing the World Series in 04 all over again. Like, what happened?
Oh, don't tell. I don't need PTSD, Wellington. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't need PTSD.
I still have PTSD
or the top of the fifth in 2024 in Game 5.
Oh my God, that was
every time I see a 5 and an up arrow, I lose it for a second. But
yeah,
Olivier, what did your daddy or grandfather say? You got 3 things. You be good at using 2 of them.
Oh no! I told that. I told that.
Who said that to you?
Someone, I forgot. I think my dad.
Okay, so tell it to Wellington right now, because what I would have said if I was the father in this case, like, you got 3 things, use 2 of them. If you can't use,
yeah. So when it comes to to be explicit here, right? When it comes to sexual activities, right? You got 3 options, right? You got your fingers, you got your mouth, you got downstairs, right? You got to be good at 2 out of 3. That's it. You got to be good at 2 out of 3. All right. You can't be. If you're good at 3 out of 3, at least in my opinion, after the fact, I think if you're good at 3 out of 3, you are mentally or emotionally potentially disturbed. Like, this is the only thing you think about all the time. You need some help. You need some help. Okay, get some therapy.
Excuse me, sir. The goal for your boy is 3 out of 3, but I think that I understand the process.
I'll say, like, if you were in high school, you're like, oh man, I gotta be good at 3 out of 3. Relax.
In high school, no, but I'm saying as an adult.
No.
As an adult,
in high school, motherfuckers don't understand where the clitoris is. They looking all over.
They can't even spell it.
So like, right. So we're in a different world. But
oh my God.
Well, we barely have health class.
We barely
have
health class, but we had Dare to tell us not to do the marijuana.
Yeah, that was it, I bet.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh my God.
It's all right, Wellington. Don't worry about it. I had a woman when I was 15. Olivier knows the story.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 15, yes, my first girlfriend was Dominican. And we went, I don't know if this is the full story I want to tell, but I'm just going to say it quickly to be able to, empathize. Okay. So we went to her. Are you from New York, Wellington? You're from NYC, so you know Dykeman?
Not Dykeman, from Katona Park.
Katona Park, the Bronx. Yeah, I'm in the Bronx too. But
yeah.
But I mean, okay, so you know Dykeman. So this is near Dykeman, mm-hmm. and it's my first girlfriend, and like her friends bring me to one of her friends' mom's house to like talk all this shit about me and how I'm not a good boyfriend. He's too short.
Damn.
He don't know shit.
Oh God.
You don't have experience. I'm like, am I on Jerry Springer? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Jerry. And they take me to tell the tale? This is amazing.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So anyway. So then one of her friends' mom come out. I'm like, this lady gonna bring some order to this fucking catastrophe. Lady comes up to me and says she's hearing the complaints. I'm 15. Lady comes up to me and says, nah, the woman don't need experience, but the man does. I'm like, I'm trying to pass algebra. How many bodies I need by now?
1, 2,
You know
3,
what's
4,
crazy?
5, 6, 7, 8 M in my bank account. I am
The
no
crazy
good.
shit is
That was like and I
fir-
didn't even think about. I just thought, oh yeah, of course you're gonna judge me. Everybody judge me. Like I'm 50. In retrospect, that's insane. It's batshit insane.
yeah, no, yeah, it is. The great thing is in
But in
on the island,
Mhm.
they teach girls to do that kind of stuff. Like, oh, you need somebody to have experience, which in today's day and age is very frowned upon now. 'Cause they're like, yeah, nah, we not playing that. But back then, bro,
this is
I remember I
2006.
dated one Dominican girl. Yeah, yeah, dude. Like, oh my god, oh my god. I wouldn't be able to. Nope. I remember I dated one girl, one Dominican girl, years ago. Like my wife now, she's Dominican, but she's Americanized. But this one girl I dated years ago, many years, I was like just coming out of college or something, and the girl was like, "Oh, you have to have experience." I'm like, "Do you want me to show you my resume? Like, what are you talking about?"
Let me call up my
Hey,
former employees. Let me call up my coworkers.
Resumen de las
like,
culonas.
let me go. Yeah, let me get a few references. Like, what do you? She's like, no, like, how many relationships you've had? I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know I needed that criteria. I kid you not. That relationship ended so bad that a few years later, I found out she's married with a child. I literally sat there like, I feel bad for the child because if that's her mentality, definitely gonna pass that down to her kid, and her
Or
kid shouldn't have that mentality.
ojalá, or
Ojalá.
she actually
Yeah.
learned from this, has the child, and understands that that mentality is not something she wants to pass on. Which I believe, because I will tell you, the only girlfriend I still keep in contact with is that first girlfriend because she changed a lot and she grew up. I don't really keep in. I don't do the thing with just
True.
being friends. She's the only one I did that with, and it took a long time. Um, but she changed a lot and understood. Yo, she's the only woman in my life that ever apologized to me. She said, "Yo, I was wild as a kid." But also, like, she's 14, like you said, she just comes from the island, bro. It's like it's a new world, okay? It's a
Yeah.
new world,
It's
Yeah.
a whole new world.
and
Yeah. It definitely is.
yeah,
It's a whole new
and
world.
now she understands. Like this was crazy. Like having kids herself, she's like, yeah, this is insane. I'm not gonna import that on them. That's lunatic
Yeah.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
But
Yeah.
it's not that crazy
chaotic.
back then. And I went to Bronx Public School. I'm guessing you did too. Like boys were talking about smashing in the 6th grade.
Lies.
No,
Someone is
actually,
lying.
we had it. I
Someone is
mean, yeah,
lying.
we did, but I went to a private school. But
All right, you went to private
it's
school. Sorry, you
crazier.
said that. Yeah, but some
It was
private school kids
crazier
that I knew were
because
crazy too. Yeah.
Yo, some of these private
yeah,
school kids are
like it
nasty,
was
filthy
so.
animals.
There's some nasty animals. Like I remember one year I forget what it was. They set up like some event. Like I went to an all boys school, but then we would like link up with the sister schools, like the all girl schools and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and they would have events. And then I would hear stories of like, oh, so and so took so and so to the bathroom and they just XYZ. Or I heard this guy and this girl got together in the car parking lot of their dad's car, whatever, something like that. Like it was some wild stories that I was like, yo, like how is it that we made it through high school? Like I don't even know.
I know.
Like
Because you're a whore, Harry.
You're not a wizard, Harry. You're a whore.
You're a whore. 50 points for Gryffindor.
Invictus Hoatus.
oh my god.
Holarium.
Oh my god.
Oh sweet Jesus! But to piggyback off of what
Oh
Doug was
god,
talking
that was
about,
great.
at least in my high school, there's a tradition. At least when I was going there, senior year of basically playing like basically playing this game of just trying to like find random stuff to get more points. Everything was sexualized.
What random stuff? Find?
You have to go find random things.
Like a scavenger hunt.
Like a scavenger hunt. Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
So
okay.
Seniors would have a crazy list of things to get. I didn't participate because I'm not going to jail. One of the things was like you get like 50 points for like stealing a cop car's like license plate. And I was like,
Yo,
yeah, nah. Yeah. So there was that. There was also sexual games, right? There was sexual
this is
games.
Long Island, right? Just so people know, it's Long Island, or this is okay. This is Long Island.
This is Long Island. There's other sexual games being like, oh, if a girl put on lipstick on and then go down the guy, the further they go, the more points they get. That was the whole game. I was like,
is this the bracelet shit too? Because the bracelet shit was wild.
What's the bracelet shit?
Yeah,
Wellington, you know about the bracelet shit?
I don't know the bracelet shit. I know what a lipstick.
Yup, I know the bracelet.
You get bracelets for things you do.
The bracelet
girls do.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I had into some wild shit, and then they banned them from some schools.
Actually, when you bring up the bracelet, I do have a gay club story.
Oh,
okay, we're all over the place. But go ahead, we're all interested.
We got. I want to hear shit.
All right, so a friend of mine came into New York. He said, "Hey, Olivia, I'm in New York. You want to hang out?" Yeah, sure, cool, bet, no problem. Right, and he was like, "Hey, I want to go to a gay club." I'm like, "I don't care. I'll go wherever, right? As long as there's music, I'm dancing." Okay. And at the time, I'm not gonna lie, I was working out, right? I was.
You're still brolic?
I'm brolic by dad, dad issues, by dad standards. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's a different type of brawling. So on the way there, my friend was like, "Yo, like Olivia, in the gay community, more you'd be like a top." I'm like, "Oh, really?" He's like, "Yeah, you're very muscular, you're very big." I was like, "All right, cool. I appreciate it. I don't know what that means."
Or did they just tell you?
We were just talking in general, and then that came up.
Okay.
Right?
Kind of interesting.
And then on the way there, he was like, "Hey, just so you know, like if we go to the gay club, there may be like an old white man who's gonna shoot his shot." And I was like,
always.
I don't care. I'm here to dance. So we pay our tab, come in, and there's 2 bracelets, right? One for you're single, one for it's complicated, okay, or like you're in a relationship. So I was like, at the time, my college girlfriend, we broken up, but we were still talking, we're still friends, type of thing. And I was like, let me just get the, it's complicated, right? I am dancing the whole night. I need Long Island iced tea. That's all I need. 1 to 2. I'm good for the whole night. I'm dancing the whole night. Right? Feeling myself. This young boy comes up to me. He's like, "I've been watching you dancing the whole night. Look like a good time." I was like, "Cool. Thanks."
I gotta give gay credit. They cut through the bullshit. I wish as straight men we were able to just get that too sometimes with women. Instead of covering them with 4 blankets.
For real.
Yeah. So then he was like, "Hey, like, do you need something? You want anything?" And he was hanging out with me for the rest of the night. And I was just like, this is a lot of energy. I'm not prepared for this. I was just here to dance, but I will gladly take some water. This young man ran, right? The way he ran was like he was on a mission. Like, if I didn't do it within 3 seconds, he's going to die. And I was like, all right, cool. I sit down, and then this old white man sits next to me. He's like, "Hey." I'm like, "Hello. How's it going?" It's like, "Pretty good. You come here often?" And I was like, "No." And then I realized I was getting hit on. And I realized I was the girl. I was the chick. This is what it feels like. This is what you're doing. Bro, if you're going to come step to me like this, come proper. All right? Do a better job than just, "Hey, how's it going?" All right? You don't see what I attract. I attracted a young man to go out and run and get me some water. All right? Right?
That's the precedent.
All right?
Run and hydrate me.
Run and hydrate me, old man.
That's the standard.
That's the standard. Okay, get me some water.
He said, you know what? You're here. I need you here. Right now, you're here.
Exactly. But the young man and I, we ended up exchanging numbers. Nothing happened. And then like
you led this young man on who was running to hydrate you. Olivia,
not my intention. Right? My intention was to dance. I just wanted to dance the whole night.
All right.
So, yeah, the young man and I, we texted a few times back and forth. Nothing happened. It just fizzled out. And then my friend, I was like, hey, like there's an old white guy you told me about. He's like, yeah, I saw him. He's like, as soon as I came in, I saw him immediately. And I was like, why didn't you warn me? He's like, I didn't know what to tell you. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my God.
And then ever since that night, I was like, and then like a few days later, I thought about, I was like, this is what girls go through. Like, this is how they get hit on by guys. It's like, hey, how's it going? Like, that's it. Like, if you're
I would say it's worse.
Oh, for sure, it definitely is.
Yeah.
It definitely is worse, right? It definitely
They just get unsolicited dicks. It's like, how's your day? Good. Here's the dick. That's what.
Oh no, but wait. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. we were at a bar dance club. This is a bar dance club. All right, we were in person. I would hope he wouldn't whip it out.
Literally told me that conversation happened. By the way, she was talking to a guy. How's your day? Going well. The response was a penis. Like that actually was an exchange.
But that was through text,
Bruh.
right?
Yes, through text.
Okay, all right. So at least with me and the old white man was in person. So if you did it in person, Evan, I wouldn't be here.
Did it in person, we got.
If you did it in person, I wouldn't be here.
We had other problems, but
all right.
That's one hell of a problem.
Yeah, all to say was like, this is what women feel like when like men come up to them and hit on them with low standards. I was like, yeah.
But listen.
Yeah.
A woman wrote for website, my website, Let's Not Be Trash, and she wrote a story about a man. I kid you not. He airdropped her a dick.
Why?
She was on the train.
Why?
Now I get it. You want to usually close off your airdrops, but sometimes you forget. Look, it's no excuse. Somebody on the train airdropped her a dick. The fact that this is even on the mind of an individual is a problem. I'm not saying all guys do this, but it's too prevalent. Guys, come on.
I read one article being like, if you're gonna do it, at least be creative, make it fun, make it funny, add some for sure context, right? But if you're I'm just talking this one article. They're like, if you're gonna do this thing anyways, right? You have no regard for whatever it is, because you lack human empathy, lack of human compassion, whatever. If you're gonna do it, make it clever. Put some thought into it, right? Don't just put your dick in your hand. That's a weak shit, bro. Put in a hot dog bun.
Put some candles around it and put a seance. I mean, what must one do? It's like
put some candles around it. You staged it. You staged it. You put some thought into it.
Okay, but put thought into a thoughtful relationship. Don't give ideas to these randos that want to send their meat to other randos. I mean, it's like,
it's not my idea. It's from another article.
All right, well,
I sadly got like 10 different ideas on how to be creative. I can't believe this. Like 10 new ideas just crossed through my mind with the thought of that. Like I was like, dress it up with a baseball jersey, maybe put a top hat, maybe dress it up for St. Patty's Day. I'm like, why am I thinking this?
You should give a mustache. What is happening? What are we doing?
Do a 90 sitcom. Who knows, right?
The king of prostate. I don't know, like
the king of prostate.
Like,
king of prostate.
I can see now, my balls are getting weary. My nuts are getting tight. Like I'm sitting here in his pants on the Queens Rock Bridge tonight.
Oh God.
King of meat.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Oh God.
But I don't care, cause all I want to do
is send this meat to you. Clearly.
Yeah, I can't.
So a funny line from that
my
show, by the
God.
way, I'll never forget. There's a scene where they're having sex, but you just hear it from the outside of the house. And Leah Remini, at first, her character's like she doesn't. At first, she wants a kid, so they're trying to have kids. And then, in the middle of smashing, she says, "Actually, I don't want a kid." And then you just hear Kevin James say, "So don't move." If you move, you can't.
Yo, I
A
love
kid happening.
I love King of Queens. Oh shoot.
Such an underrated show. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Such an underrated show.
I gave half a story, kind of, so I'll give another half before I give the full one. So the other half, and it's also advice to men. So I thought, so there was a woman I matched with. This is 5 years ago, over 5 years ago now, and I matched with her. I thought it was a catfish.
Okay.
Because she was so fine, and the pictures weren't. I'm very, like I said before, I'm an investigator when it comes to this shit. Like I keep. Like, I really am picky at figuring out that I'm going to be in a good situation. Things will go the way I want. Or at least we'll have a good time. This will be a real person, right? The person's who they say they are. And, like, I try to make it as good a time as possible for the both of us. So when I saw the pictures are kind of blurry, and she looks that good, but also some of the pictures aren't, like, I hate to be picture shaming, but, like, if I got an iPhone and my pictures are clear and yours are like 2 are normal, but then there's 3 that look like it was from a digital camera from 2004, then I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. And she was like in a Playboy dress, in a bathtub. I'm like, that's a lot. But look, she wasn't from the US. She was from Japan. I didn't know what camera she had.
Japanese.
Well,
I'm sorry. I know
she was born in Japan, and she was like, I thought, and beautiful and tan though. It's like people forget, like Japanese people can look very different too. There's a spectrum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You pick
so she was very tan, curvy, nice, lovely Japanese lady. And so I was like, all right. Usually when you see like the Playboy bunny and then the bubble bath, and then it's like, this might not be a real person. So I know women do this, but I told my boys, look, she could bring like 5 dudes to. So I said, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm not sure if this is a real person. This could be a dude. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, out of a Ford Explorer comes this lady. And I say that for a reason, because apparently she literally hitchhiked in New York City, which to this day I think is batshit insane. That you called a car, not a cab, a random car. But out of the car comes exactly the person that was in the pictures. So I'm like, oh shit, she's real. Okay, boys, we can call off the cavalry.
Call off the SWAT team. We're good.
Call off the SWAT. We're all good. It's a real person. So we get some drinks. It's at a nice tapas place. And like within 45 minutes, she actually want to go to the crib. So I'm like, lady, let's eat first. Cause like, I took you out. I planned it.
I don't want a meal. You was
energy.
I'm hungry and I planned this. Let's finish the sangria, no tapas. Then I'll take you. Like I put thought into this. I'm not some random hoe. Okay.
She don't want thought, man. She don't want thoughts right now.
She wants the other thought. THOT.
She wants another thought.
She wants thoughty. She wanted a thought.
Oh my
Anyway.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so she's very attractive, and she looks exactly like she's in the picture. I'm like, all right, this is great. We go home, kissing and everything. Am I frozen? Okay, good. FBI Jim, come on, we're not talking about any sort of state-sensitive information. So we go back to the crib, but then she's mostly undressed, but then she's very tired and she's like falling asleep on the couch. And I just want to pause here, guys. You just gotta accept the moment. Like if somebody's tired and falling asleep, don't do weird shit. Okay? It's still a great night.
Agreed.
I got a beautiful woman. By the way, this woman, not that it matters. Dude's paid to see her in Japan. Apparently, she was like a high class stripper, go person. This is great, and she has a great personality, and she's funny and attractive. And even though she doesn't speak English that well, somehow we connect great. This is great. You don't have sex or initiate sex with someone who's fucking asleep. Come on now.
Yeah.
But she barely wakes up for a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, before then, when she was still tired and wasn't sure, and guys, wasn't sure means no. Okay? I don't know means no.
Of course.
Better safe than sorry.
I don't know means no. So I play Call of Duty with her, okay? We played Call of Duty because she liked that, and then she got tired, and it was funny because I usually play Call of Duty with my boys, and I said, boys, we got a guest tonight. It was so funny. We're playing. I don't know if you know Call. Do either of you know Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Do
you know Kill Confirm when you got to pick up the tags?
Yep.
I was picking up the tag, so I was like, "Woman, you got to pick up the tag."
Oh boy.
I'm trying to get points here. But anyway, it was funny. It was a funny experience. Anyway, the point is, you could still have a good time.
Of course.
Did we lose Evan?
Uh-oh.
They got my boy.
Put her in the bed. They got my. Yeah, they got me. It's reconnecting. God forbid I talk about consent to these fine motherfuckers. Okay. They just mad. Anyway, I pick her up. I put her in the bed. I'm going to go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. and then she goes, "You want to play?" And I know what that means, but I got to wake up. I got to wake up two heads. It's like, God damn it, woman. Why can't you just be more awake before this? But anyway, we had fun. I woke myself up. But before then, what I thought about was a lot of the things I had been reading. It was 2020, so the Me Too movement had, it had happened, and it's continuing.
Validity.
And I just thought, it is very unfortunate that a lot of men would be in this situation and think something was going wrong. I love this situation. I didn't even think this was going to be a real person at first.
Wow.
She ends up being a real person. She goes home with me and is that interested so early on. She plays fucking video games. We're laughing, having a good time. So what? She falls asleep. You get to, if I asked most guys, would you rather fall asleep next to a beautiful tan a woman from Japan, or would you rather just sleep alone? What would most guys say? Right?
I'd rather sleep with the beautiful woman next to me.
Right. Even if you don't have sex. And listen, because of my... I'm not saying it's going to happen every time. I'm not saying it's going to happen every time, but I think in part because I was so okay with everything, she felt comfortable enough to wake up at 4 a.m. and say, do you want to play? Do you want to do it? So I'm not saying it's going to happen all the time, but what I also need is more guys and more of their guy friends to just enjoy an experience. You don't always get them. So enjoy an experience for what it is. It doesn't always have to have sex for it.
No, I agree.
And listen, if you make a woman feel comfortable enough, every so often you'd be surprised. Anyway, That's that story. Olivia, I know you had a second one in the chain.
The one about my wife. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hold up. Let me get myself situated for this.
Are you liking that Midori?
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna lie. I was telling Winston earlier. I was like, Midori to me feels like a cough syrup with just alcohol in it, and he's like, oh, it's just actual lean. I was like, yeah,
Lean.
I guess legal lean.
it's
yes.
legal lean. And then I added a seltzer to it. I was like, just Midori by itself. I'm like, I could do it, but it just keeps feeling like cough syrup. So I added some seltzer water to it. I was like, the bubbles make it easier.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So
That's a good idea. Yeah.
All right. So the story of my wife, right? So excuse me. I got invited to a mutual friend's graduation for her master's degree. It doesn't matter what, right? I literally walk in, see my wife, right? And she's like, "Ooh, sit next to me," and I was like, "Girl, no, let me sit anywhere else but next to you." Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was gorgeous, right? And I was like, "Can I sit here?" Because here, I was like, "Nah, man, just sit next to her." I was like, "All right, fine, fuck it, sit next to my wife." And we have nothing to say, nothing to talk about because I don't know this woman, right? And there is no point of like a conversation happening, nothing. However, at one point across from us is a conversation happening, and I'm listening to them. I don't know what the actual fuck they're talking about. Okay. And I get the vibe she doesn't either. And I asked her, I was like, hey, do you know what you're talking about? She looks at me, she's like, no. I'm like, great, me either. And we both started laughing. Now, we started talking about anime, started talking about things, just joking around, Josh and whatever. Cool. And then the night ends, and before the night ends, I asked her to be my social media manager for my business. She's like, yeah, cool, I got you. I was like, all right, bet. Awesome sauce. Should be amazing. I'm thinking of business, boys. I'm thinking of business. Okay. Keyword, I'm thinking of business. Night ends, she goes home, I go home, and we start texting a little bit for like 2 days, and then she ghosts me. Nothing.
Okay.
Right? Not a word. Excuse me. I'm like, all right, okay. I mean, I guess that's it. You know, what can I do? Mutual friend invites me to
Not a
go
whole
to
lot.
church. Not a whole lot, right? Mutual friend invites me to go to her church. Right? I've been there a few times, and I go to the church, and I'm there. It take about 2 hours. I'm like, I'm gonna be an hour late because I don't see the whole thing. Okay, I was raised Catholic. I'm used to 1 hour services, not 2. Okay, that's not me. Show up an hour late.
Agreed.
Right, show up an hour late. Goes for the hour that I expected, and then after they have like snacks and talks and whatever, I was like, yeah. And then there was this girl, this young woman there. She was wearing this not pink. It was yellow. It was yellow and white dress. And I looked at her. I was like, something about you. I was like, who are you? Who are you? I don't know who you are, but like something about you. I was like, something. And then she walks by me and touches my hand. It instantly clicked. I was like, oh, you're that lady from the night that we had the mutual friend dinner thing. You ghosted me. What was up with that? Huh? You ghosted me. She's like, yeah. What happened was, you know, I didn't know if we do business together, and like, you know, I just wasn't sure. But I was like, so, what's your answer? She's like, yeah, I'll be your, business manager. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. We are texting every day, fellas. What is the mission? Business. That's the mission. Okay.
She want to manage your business, all right.
Hey, I'm thinking of business.
Mm-hmm.
She is thinking of business.
We're thinking of different business.
We're thinking of a different type of business, right? I'm thinking of business. She's thinking of business. Okay. So we're texting back and forth every day. I'm like, all right, this is a good friend. I enjoy having a friendship or a business partnership where like we're both friends and business partners, right? Things can ebb and flow between the two of them. And then one day I told her, hey, listen, I'm going on a Hinge date, right? I got a date with this girl. We're gonna go to the barcade. And then she just texted me back, like, okay, have fun. I'm like, oh, energy shifted. Are you okay?
The text of death.
Mm-hmm. She's like, I was like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Have fun. Did I do something wrong? No. Have a good time. Be free, right? Go be a man. Enjoy your date. Something you want to talk about? No. All right, well, whatever. So I go on the date. I remember the date was on a Saturday. We went out for food, went out for drinks, which was the barcade. Your boy is broke, right? I had spent $20 at the barcade to get the coins, right? To use those coins. You could use quarters, to be honest, but I got the coins from the barcade to play the games in the arcade, whatever. And the date ends after about I would say 3-4 hours. And after that, we stopped talking because we were just like, hey, it's just not going to work. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I remember it clear as day. It was a Wednesday. And on Wednesday, she was fine. Just texting me back to normal. And she was like, we were talking about signals and picking that up. And I was just like, oh, I was like, I don't read signals. I don't pick up on it. She's like, I know you don't. I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? She's like, because I like you. And I was like, girl, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? We've been
Woman, I put 4 sheets on this lady before realizing she wanted to have sex. This is who we're dealing with.
Shoot. And then she was like, hey, honestly, we were planning to have a business meeting on Thursday. She's like, honestly, I was planning to make a business meeting into a date. And I was like, how? She's like, after the business meeting, we're going to go to a bar and hang out at the bar and have drinks and just talk. And I was like, girl, that's not a date. That's a manipulation. What are you talking about? That's a little manipulative there. But anywho's, I'm not.
You told a woman she's manipulative and you alive?
I didn't say that. I didn't say it to her face. I was thinking about it in my
For
head.
real.
I didn't listen. There are 2 types of men in the world. Those who are stupid.
My optimum connection canceled and a Dominican woman left me.
That sounds about right. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So
Definitely sounds about right.
I'm just saying it.
I did not say it to her face. I just thought of it. So after she told me that, she's like, yeah, because I like you, I panicked. Okay. I was like, shoot, we got a business thing going. I don't want to mess that up, because dating and business doesn't ever end well. So I called up my boy AJ, called up my cousin Sebastian, and I asked them both for advice. I was like, yo, what should I do? And they were like, yo, dude, just go on one date. What's the worst thing that can happen? It's just one date. And I was like, yeah, you're right. What's the worst thing that can happen? We went on one date. We went on 5 dates straight. Okay. And we just kept dating. And now, and I'm not saying this is a perfect thing for everybody. It doesn't work for everyone, right? But we went on 5 dates, 6 dates straight. Talked every day for 3-4 months. Got married. Now we have a kid. So yeah. So I guess my thing is, to the guys out there who don't know how to read signals, just keep doing that. Just keep doing that, okay? Because there'll be someone out there to be like, hey, I like you. And then you're going to freak out and panic. Call up your
Wait, what's the advice? Read signals?
The advice is don't read signals. Don't read
them. Okay. That's his advice.
Don't read them, right?
These statements are made by Olivier, and they're not co-signed by the Pill Podcast.
That's fine. I don't give a damn. I'm on it.
Right? I'll say this. It depends what you want.
I wanted a business partner. I got a wife.
Listen. That is quite a good argument that worked out for him.
Yeah.
It will not work out for everyone.
Do you know why though? Because I don't know how to read signals, and I still don't.
Yes, but it worked for you, and that's good. I'm glad a child came to this world because of this.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, my game is
What
I have
has
no
happened?
game. That's my listen. My game is I have no game. That's my game.
Okay, but not
No.
everyone can operate on no game and get results. You can, which is great. Testament
You know
to
what?
you.
You know what? No. Listen. I'm gonna counter that. Draymond Green.
Isn't
Draymond Green. Yes.
a
I'm a
professional basketball player?
Yes, professional basketball player. Yes. Listen.
That's the game.
Wait.
By default.
Let me cook. Please let me cook.
All right, I don't like where this is going, but
Just
go
let
ahead.
me cook.
Listen, please, right? Draymond Green, right? Defensively, pretty damn good at what he does, right? Offensively, terrible. Offensively, Draymond Green is terrible. Draymond Green on the Golden State Warriors is probably one of the worst Hall of Famer players on that team. Who was he surrounded by?
Agreed.
Steph Curry,
Agreed.
Klay Thompson,
Yeah.
Kevin
I
Durant.
know where he's going with this.
Okay, multiple other
Yeah,
Andre
I agree
Iguodala.
with that.
There are multiple players around him who are able to play offensively. His focus, his thing was defense. Rudy Gobert, defense. He's not an offensive player. Not that he's super bad. His thing is defense. That is his game. My game in the scope of dating is I have no game. I don't. What I mean by is this. When I talk to someone, whoever it is, I'm talking to you. That's it. I'm not there for the end goal of like I'm trying to get in your pants. Nope. I'm just happy to be here.
All right,
I'm happy to have a conversation. I'm happy to have a conversation. That's what it is.
That part's good. But if you're in bed with a woman, first of all, if you're in bed,
technically I was, right? When I was 19 years old, I was in bed with a woman, and she was like,
she likes you. Okay. Let's start there.
I didn't know.
Let's start fucking there.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Unless there is a what is the word? Exigent circumstance in which you are rescuing a woman, in which the woman needs a medication and you're the only one who can get it. Like, unless there are some exigent circumstances, 90% of the time, I'd say 95% of the time, if you're in bed with a woman, she likes you. Okay, very intimate place.
Yep. It is.
I am the 5% who would have no idea.
Okay. So it worked for you. Listen, your wife also. Am I correct that she also said something to the effect of, on your first date, if I win, I get to kiss you, or something?
Oh yeah, she did say that. She did say that. The quote, the exact quote was, "If I win and kiss you, if I lose, you kiss me." And I was like, "All right, cool. Let's play this ping pong game." We played it.
And I went out with a girl that was like, if you get these test questions, like she was joking about Spanish. She was like, if you get these test questions right, you get to kiss me. And then I knew I got to kiss her. Okay, it's great. It's great when you find women like that. Okay, but that was only after I made a suggestion that I would like to kiss her in the first place. Your wife initiated that.
Very direct,
which is great, but it's also rare, which is great for you. But I just want to say to all the men listening, okay, when the Dominican woman who broke up with me because of the opposite we talked about, this is the same person who told me she had a boyfriend in DR. She told me she had a boyfriend in DR. I stopped talking to her. 2 weeks later, she was like, why'd you stop talking to me? And I said, because you said you have a boyfriend. She's like, y no importa. La República Dominicana. ¿Qué haces?
Wellington, you gotta translate. Nada. I understand. I just can't translate. Wellington, you gotta translate. You got this. I understand.
So it doesn't matter. What are you doing? You're not doing anything.
Pretty much.
So, like, I had to know that, because, like, all these decoding things, and don't get me wrong, a lot of decoding for a lot of guys is annoying. But some of us, if you want something that's casual, that's fine. If you want to have what Olivier has, which is a marriage and a wife and a child, then you want more. I think you want someone who is a lot more Not everyone's going to be as direct as your wife, Olivier, but even there's a middle ground there that I think you're at least looking for.
Boy, do I have a story for y'all.
Well, you're next. Go ahead.
Because funny thing is, Olivier said that his wife was direct. My wife is also very direct. She was like, "Look," I was like, "Hey, so what are you looking for?" She was like, "I'm looking to get married. I ain't here to waste time. I'm here to we doing this today." I was like, what am I doing here? Oh my god!" Like literally, that was how it happened. Like I came out of a terrible relationship before her, and my older brother and one of my close friends was like, "Get on the dating app in the middle of COVID." Like, dude, like, how am I gonna meet this girl? It was a terrible time. So everybody was like, "Oh, just get on a dating app. You got nothing to do." I'm like, I guess. So I'm like, I literally didn't get my hopes up. I was just pulling away, and then my wife came up. I was like, oh, she seems so sweet. And then next thing you know, we started talking, and when things started to open up, it was like, hey, so when are we going out? I was like, she didn't even like ask me like, hey, would you want to go on a date? When are we going out? Because clearly this is working. I was like, okay, I could work with some of that, and now we have a kid together. So I completely understand because it literally I was sitting there like, in fact, my wife asked me out. I was like, huh?
Why?
Like at one point, my dad, yeah, I was like, why me? Like, she goes, well, because you're great and you're sweet and you're all these nice things. I'm like, again, why? Like,
don't
I
lie to
literally
me,
sat
girl.
Guys, don't ask why twice.
I ask why all the time.
I literally was there all the time. And then I make the joke because literally my dad goes, wait. Time out. She asked you out. I go, yeah. So what color dress do you want? And I just want to know because like if we got to get you fitted, I go, damn. Damn. He goes, yeah. She asked you out. Yeah, dude. She wears the pants in that relationship. I was like, God damn. But I was like, you know what? I'm happy. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
happy.
great.
I'm chilling. Yeah. Like, goes for the record, I'm only making fun of you busting your balls. But honestly, you look very happy. Like, I can't even front. This is the happiest I've seen you. So go for it. Like, and she's great. So
That's
but
beautiful.
the real story was before her and I started dating.
Oh.
I was dating, yes. I was dating this girl. She was younger. And just going to clubs and doing a whole bunch of stuff. Bottom line, she cheated, whatever. Okay.
You're a whore, Harry.
We stopped talking. Yes. Yes. It was the funniest shit. Literally.
50 points for Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin. Literally. It was the craziest thing. I was like, all right. I was obviously heartbroken, whatever. A couple years passed by. I haven't met my now wife to this day yet. I go, okay, cool. Get a random text randomly from my ex-girlfriend. This was many, many, many years ago before before my wife was even like, she goes, oh, hey, I wanted to reconnect. Just, it's been 2 years since, the whole situation. Just wanted to talk, catch up. I go, I'd rather not.
Smart man.
Then part of me was like, but then the 46% turned into the 54% in a matter of 30 seconds. And this is why.
Oh, God.
Yes. And this is why. I said, like, you got nothing to lose. Like I was giving her the benefit of the doubt when I shouldn't have.
Mhm.
I said bet. So we caught up, whatever. Obviously, she was sending signals again. I was like, look, this ain't it. So then after a while, like I think my wife and I were like talking at the time, and I found out that she was like stalking my page, stalking everything. She started asking questions about her. And then I was like, wait, a minute, how do you know about? And I started putting two and two together. A good friend of mine, who's actually a cop, was like, but he does like cybersecurity. So he's like, what's going on? Like, you look stressed. And I told him what was going on. He starts doing some research. He goes, oh, we're going through this avenue again. I thought we were past this. Like, literally, he looked at me like, nigga, like, bruh. And I'm sitting there, and he goes, all right, give me your phone number. And I gave him my number. Turns out she was like looking at all my social medias, trying to figure out who I was dating, trying to figure out where I was going, the whole nine.
Hold on, wait a
Like
minute.
I
Time
was
out. Time out.
borderline being stalked.
Time out. You mean your wife or your ex girlfriend?
My ex-girlfriend,
Oh,
my ex. Yeah.
okay.
And then it got to a point, that my boy comes back to me, bro, if I show you this, you're not gonna believe it. He goes, what? This girl has been on your page once a day every past month. I don't know why. I don't know how, but she's legitimately keeping tabs. I sat there like, I
FBI Jim, you
bet.
can take her.
He
Take her,
goes,
FBI Jim.
take her, Donnie, take
Take her
her.
down.
Cling, cling. And then it was like one of those things where like I was like legitimately shook. I said, nah, I had to block this girl. And I blocked her. I said, okay, cool. It got even scarier because then her friends started keeping tabs of my stuff. I sat here like, nah, we gotta nip this in the butt.
What's
So I
that?
started taking all
What's that
our
mythical
friends,
creature? Where it's like when you cut the head, two more shows up. The Hydra? Is that what it is?
I, I think it's a Hydra. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a Hydra. And like, dude, out of the woodwork, like literally. And I was like, at one point, I was like, bro, I feel like if I leave the house, I'm being watched. Like, bruh, I remember one morning going to college and I was like, looking out the door, like, yo, am I good? Like, I mean, I know we're in the Bronx, but damn, like, like literally, it got to a point, it got to a point where I don't know what happened. All I remember was I remember blocking her. And I think one of my friends sent her like a message somehow, some way. I don't know. I don't know the story, but I heard, I don't know how true it is. She got a message, someone saying, hey, leave this person alone. If you don't, we're going to pay you a visit. I was like, oh.
Oh, that's a
And I
mafia
was like,
shit. That's
bruh.
some Godfather stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, and I remember my ex was Italian. So I literally like I'm so serious.
I believe you.
It's
I
the
believe.
craziest shit.
I am not a good man.
It was the craziest shit. Then my mom, I guess like my mom like found out about it, and turns out the people that she works for, the families, because she was a nanny for like years, but she like has really good relationships with the families. But there was one family in particular this day that she's supposed to, and I'm like, and then together till like maybe like 2 years ago when it like I just randomly thought about it. I was like, oh shit. Like I was watching TV. I forgot what I was watching, but I was like, huh, ain't that some shit? like literally. But I remember my mom coming home one day, like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about that." I was like, "Huh? Like, what you mean? Don't worry about it. Worry about it." I found out from my dad. Yeah, I don't know how you found out that you were being stalked, but she took care of that shit. Like, literally. And I guess she knew like a family that was involved in that and was like, "Hey, my son's being watched, quote unquote. Can you take care of this?" Yeah. I was like, bruh. And it was it wasn't until like 2 years ago. And I've been married 3 years. I think that story and I'm like, ain't that a bitch? Like just realized like putting two and two together, like bro. I was like, yo, that's the
Well,
end of my story. Like it was
Wellington, did you get someone killed? That's what it sounds like.
That was 2 scenes away from being a Netflix documentary.
Yeah, legit. Hey, yo.
No, I guess like
hey, Sarah, listen. Wellington says you gotta go sleep with the fishes. You know, gabagool.
I mean,
it was
you got forces involved.
Got the
No.
forces involved.
yeah. It was crazy because like obviously she's alive. Like, but I was like, bro, like what like I remember asking my mom, what did you do to them? Like, what did you do to her? She's like, no, nothing. We just put it like this. We had a very deep conversation. I said, oh, what kind of conversation? She goes, don't worry about it. You're safe
Conversation
now."
prevents you from
Okay.
being a Netflix documentary.
Yeah, I guess. But to this day, and I remember talking to my dad about it a while back, and he's like, yeah, that was a scary time because I was like, yo, like we don't know. Like,
If she has pets, they're dead.
yeah.
I'm sorry, not
Dude,
sorry.
like,
So
I was like, bro.
well, I'm glad you're here.
Oh no,
Start
Wellington,
there.
Thank you, I appreciate
Wellington's fine. That girl Sarah,
Made-
whoever that is, she's
Made to
gone.
the next and even got married and with the kids, so we're past it.
Yeah, way past that.
So
Sheesh.
whatever happened, whoever intervened, it's in the past now, and job is done.
It's definitely in the past now. Yeah, definitely.
Come to
Definitely.
me,
And that's a story I don't tell many people.
you come to me on the day
The
of
Well, I
one person
appreciate
I
you-
told that.
on my son's
Yeah, go ahead.
baptism.
No, yeah, I was gonna say. The funny thing is, that's a story I don't talk about. There's like one other person besides you guys now and my family, obviously, that knows, and that's Armand. Leaving Armand is.
And the
And he's
spot
like,
on
yeah,
Twitch.
I remember.
I mean, eight and a half people. Well, yeah.
Well, no, the spot in
Yeah.
this isn't a real person. Inscrutable in best viewers. Okay, so it's a bot. But anyway,
I appreciate you trusting us.
And the 8.5 people.
Yeah.
that. And that you're here, because that doesn't always go that way.
Yeah.
Weird shit happens.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So guys, like, just because we're guys doesn't mean that nothing can happen to us.
We gotta pay attention. to
Nothing
shit.
can happen to us. Yeah.
One time I ended
That's
up
the
on
irony of it, you know.
I was going to TikTok one day.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Years ago. I just signed up for TikTok years ago. This is like 2019, like when it just came out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, it's not my
Yeah.
story, but I'm like, that's me.
What?
And it's like a girl I followed who was apparently taking pictures of me. And I was like,
I should not be in anyone's TikTok but my own.
unless like
I know this person. We're going out, so I had to have a
conversation with us, like, please don't do that. And then once a girl
Yeah.
took pictures of me with a flip phone
with flash.
on the BX10.
Flash.
I'm on somebody MySpace.
Oh.
Anyway, so to close out for the last story,
I matched with a girl on OkCupid. This is back in the day. This is like 2019 also.
Okay,
I go out.
Alive? Bro, who's funny?
I think so. But I don't use it. But
This was back in the day. This was 2019.
I think the big three is like Tinder,
okay.
Cupid, and Hinge.
Tinder, Bumble, Hinge.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Bumble. Yeah,
Met my wife on Bumble. That's
Bumble's
where I met
better.
my wife.
Bumble's better.
Yeah,
I use
Bumble's
Facebook.
way better.
I use Facebook dating and Happen, and if I'm gonna pay, it Bumble.
But anyway, I met this lady on OkCupid. Now, it said there was a part where it says, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And she put a dominatrix.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm thinking it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So then I go to meet her someplace on the Lower East Side at a French restaurant / bar. I remember. She come there, and I'm noticing there's like a black Suburban double parked for a while. So we meet, but after a little while, I'm like, "Yo, what's that car?" She go, "My sub drove me here." So I'm like, "Say what?"
I'm even an adult.
She said, "My sub drove me here." I'm like, "Your subscription? What's happening here?"
So what? You fresh?
She's like, "My sub." I'm like, "No, I'm a dom. He's a sub." I'm like, "Oh, that dominatrix shit was real. I thought you were kidding." She's like, "No, I'm a dominatrix." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Oh, I don't judge you. It's just so you know, I'm not into that shit." She's like, "It's fine. I just do it for a living. I step on dudes' balls with high heels and get $500." I'm like, "That's
Evan, what are we doing wrong?
That's a different. What line up for?"
Wrong?
She's like, "Yeah, these CEO types. I'd be stepping on the balls, getting $500." Like, what is my education? What is my master's degree?
What do I have to do to be that? Sign me up.
So I'm like, wait. So he drove you here, and she's like, "Yeah, you feel some type of way about that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's just the first time. I've never had an experience where someone else, a man, drove a woman to a date with me. This is new shit." And then she's like, "Yeah, he drove me to a date with you. You should feel good." I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I feel great." Tell me about this, though. It's interesting. So, Olivia, I told you this yesterday, but Wellington doesn't know. She's like, "Yeah, you know, he pays so he can get me Grubhub." I'm like, I gotta understand this completely. He pays you to have the privilege of getting you Grubhub, sending you food. I feel guilty because I'm broke, so I can barely order things. And if I ever order someone I'm tired, I feel bad because I'm like, I wasted money. This lady got a dude who pays her to have the privilege of sending her Grubhub, of sending her food.
Wow.
What
am I doing wrong?
To add on to the story of Evan, I told Evan the story yesterday. So it was me and my cousin Ray, right? And she was just chilling. She's like, "Yo, Olivia, you hungry?" I was like, "Yeah, I can eat." She's like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I mean, whatever." She's like, "Chinese food?" I was like, "All right, cool." She's like, "What do you want?" I said, just boneless pears. Nah. What do you really want? I was like, boneless pears, white rice, and some chicken lo mein. She's like, "That's it?" I was like, "Yeah, that's it. Simple." She's like, "All right, cool." Legit, she literally shows me her phone, right? And it says boyfriend number 3. Calls him up.
It's a different life.
It's a whole different world.
It's a different world.
Speed dial, right? And she's like, "Hey, girl, what's up?" She's like, "Hey, I'm hungry." He's like, "Oh, are you hungry?" He's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "Yeah." This girl orders a number. Okay.
And what I said to Olivia is, that's a lot of food for one person.
It was a lot of food for one person.
So what is this guy doing?
Bro.
He must know there's somebody else eating.
I don't think he cares.
Incredible.
I don't think he cares.
Incredible.
I think he feels some sort of happiness, like I'm taking care of.
Is he an investment banker? Because just throwing money at dudes women and their dude, and a dude is like can't do that all the time.
Hey man, hey, listen.
Yeah, no, you really can't. You really can't.
Today, I finished paying. I paid for tuning for my car. I'm like, I have the option to either fill up my tank or feed my child. I'm not eating. Okay, there's no ways around it.
Like that sometimes.
It'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
But the fact that this young man, I don't know who he is. I want to let you know, brother. That boneless spare ribs with white rice and the chicken lo mein was delicious.
Well, that's why our Patreon on the Brolic Network literally is divided into different subcategories that involve food. One of them is the Ock.
Please.
The Ock is a chopped cheese and Arizona iced tea. But literally, I have a $2.99 subscription for us called the Ock.
Please.
I want people to understand that this is what we're dealing with here while you fun fucking Nick Fuentes. Okay, sorry, don't get me mad. All right. So anyway,
crash out.
So anyway, so this no. So this lady, then she's talking about we're having a good time.
Yep.
But she's talking about going to a party after, and I'm like, listen, like I'm just getting to know you. In my head, I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like to go to a party on the first date. If I'm getting to know you, I just want to get to know you.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But she keeps bringing it up. She's like, my sister, I forget if it's a sister, cousin, or friend, somebody keeps having a party in the Lower East Side. And she keeps saying it. So it's like the second or third time she mentions it, I'm like, hey, maybe she really just wants to go with you and dance and shit. And I'm like, maybe you should go. So I'm thinking, let me do something different.
Yeah.
Let me go.
Yep. Take that risk.
I say, fine. So it's late. It's like 10 p.m. already. It's 10, 11 p.m.
Okay.
I'm like, after the day's good. We walk close by. To this day, I'm not exactly sure where we went, but somewhere on the Lower East Side. I meet her friend. Her friend is smoking some. I don't know what it is. It is a brolic ass it's not a cigarette, and it's not weed. But a brolic ass thing to smoke. And she like this close to my face. So I'm secondhand. I'm basically smoking it too at this point.
Yeah.
Because she's so fucking close. And we're waiting like 15 minutes for this party to start. While I'm inhaling this shit and talking to her. The wall opens like some medieval shit.
Ooh.
And it opens. I go inside. I kid you not. I felt like, you know that SpongeBob episode where he went the wrong direction?
Yeah.
And there was all those dudes with like the lights on their heads and the beady eyes and shit.
Yes.
That's where I was. I was like, that or Epstein been here. This is a weird ass place. There's some weird ass rich people doing like rituals and shit place.
There
were rich people.
It's weird to
all
you.
Backgrounds. I give credit for the diversity. Okay.
Oh God.
Rich people of all backgrounds dressed as like
Asians over there.
If you remember from Friday, a pimp named Slickback. So like think of 12 a pimp named Slickbacks from Friday, Cat Willie. Dressed up.
Slickback.
There's fuzzy shit. There's hats. There's people wearing everything. But they're from different backgrounds, which is kind of nice. But it's also like, what the fuck is this? Where have you taken me? What party is this? And then there's one white dude behind the counter trying to like get everybody on a list, trying to get order while there's all this shit happening. So while that's happening, he sees me and he goes, "Who are you with?" And I stand out, okay? Because I didn't get the memo to wear whatever the fuck they're wearing, fluffy ass feathers and pimp clothes and shit. I didn't get the memo.
You're not a whore, Harry.
I'm not a whore, Harry.
Did you change your name to? Did you change a pimp named Devin?
He asked me about the list. I should have. Maybe I would have got more credit. So I'm like, she brought me here. So I'm like, I'm with her. And as I point, she is gone. I see her and her friend leave and go up a spiral staircase with rooms with numbers on them. That's why I'm like, this is some weird, rich, ritual ass, eyes wide shut I don't want to know what they do. Okay. So they're going up the spiral staircase, and as I'm pointing to them, they're gone. I'm like, I'm with them, but they're gone. So then he's like, yeah, like they're gone. So you're not here. It's like you have no invite anymore. So I'm like, woman, you invited me to this shit. My guess is she was like, oh, there's clients here. This date is over. I'm going to find some clients and make some money. So she's gone with her friend. I'm sitting there in a thumb up my ass, just waiting
Literally
in this little seat while all these people around me gonna have fun, do drugs and shit. And I'm like, why am I here? So I text her. I'm like, girl, yo, like, I need to get in. She's like, oh, I'm in the line for the ladies' room. I'm like, that does nothing for me. Also, I'm sure I think of the song, All the Girls in the Line for the Bathroom. Everybody knows. It's like it's about doing cocaine. And I'm like, she gonna do drugs.
Yeah.
She's gonna do drugs. She's gonna do drugs and get clients. And I'm just sitting here, like I said, sticking out like a sore thumb, doing absolutely nothing. Okay. So I call a cab, I get home. I'm pissed. This date so far got me absolutely nothing. Got me to a place I was not welcome. I did not get to the party. I did not want to go to the party. And I was not invited to the party I didn't want to get to go to in the first place. I go home. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking crash and go to bed. I've spent like over $100 between the cab and the bar for this thing that absolutely did nothing to me. As I'm trying to sleep, every time I close my eyes, I swear to God, I see like neon colors every time I close my eyes. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I've gotten secondhand high twice in my life, and this is the first time. I'm like, I can't sleep. I see Alice in Wonderland when I close my eyes. What the fuck is happening? Every time my eye, like it's like someone painted on my eyelids. That's the best way to describe it. Someone painted different colors on my eyelids. So every time I sleep, I'm like, this motherfucker gave me a secondhand high on top of everything else. I can't even sleep. So I'm trying to sleep. It's 3 a.m. Trying to sleep. I go out. I'm like, I just get up and go outside.
Yeah.
Okay. I got my cat.
Yeah.
My cat's named Gallardo. That's my son. I got a toy that has all these different colors. So he's playing with that toy. So there's all these different colors on my ceiling. He also has a toy that looks like the Mad Hatter, literally from Alice in Wonderland. That's going on. So I open the door and I see a cat making noise, Gallardo yelling at me, fucking colors on the ceiling, like rotating. And then when I close my eyes, there's fucking neon colors flashing around. So like, I just see like the cat going, ah, I look up, there's colors. I close my eyes, there's colors. I'm like, all of this because I got a date from OkCupid. This is what this left me with. I got dubbed, paid overpriced for Uber, and a secondhand high, and I can't sleep in my own house.
Well, at least you didn't get subbed.
Now, I have a question, Evan.
Yes.
When you lie down in bed, did you stare at the ceiling and go, cocaine's a hell of a drug?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
damn.
God. Oh, God.
But I didn't have Rick James money.
I'm Rick
So-
James, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not Rick James.
That was fun. It's just a house in the Bronx, little apartment in the Bronx. That's all these different colors now for no damn reason. So yeah,
I go to all these.
that was it.
Nice couch I got.
Nice couch. Fuck your couch. They should have never given you money.
I'm going to the bathroom.
When I dressed as Prince from Game Blouses, no one knew who I was, and I was very disappointed. I went out with grapes and pancakes,
Grapes
and I went to the village parade. And everyone was like, "Why do you have grapes and pancakes?" I'm like, "I'm old." Because no one knows what's going on. And even until the night when some dude was like, "Game Blouse," like, finally.
For real.
This was years ago. And I was like,
Honestly,
nobody
I just
understood.
want to. I've always wanted to dunk on someone playing basketball just so it could be like game blouses and just magically just like
And just
put
hover.
myself down. It's like, yeah, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sit there like unity. Unity in your forehead, just like
Oh God. Oh man.
had a big ass
It
said unity across my forehead. Oh, my God.
May rest in peace.
Unity. That's unity. I'm done.
For
All right. Well, this was great. I hope when you finally listen to this, you enjoy these stories.
Are we giving any advice at the end of
Whomever,
this?
Definitely.
Okay. All I'll say is like, learn how to have experiences and laugh at them, because that's life. That's being an adult.
Yes.
That's solid advice.
Yeah,
Okay.
agree.
Two of these men are married with children, guys. They won. That's it. They're done. They won. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a wildcat and a home bar, and I'm unemployed. So that part sucks. But the rest of it's great. Okay.
Damn, Evan. God damn it.
And I'm still a bachelor,
God damn.
and I'm still hold out against odds.
I'll go second. Listen, Evan, I'm gonna still stand by my stance of if you have no game, and what I mean by game in the sense of like if you don't have the intention to date someone or always date somebody, honestly, at least in my opinion, it works out because at least to me, again, I got married because my wife, she liked me, whatever, blah 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 blah. And I've only seen it now because of my wife. She pointed out to me, right? It's like if you focus on yourself, if you focus on just making yourself to a better person, making yourself to a better man, that is your no game, right? That makes you in the long run, at least in my opinion, a better person, right? So if you're not trying to get girls all the time, if you're not trying to always end up having sex with somebody, in the long run, I think it'll be better. Short term, I'm not gonna lie, it can be lonely. You definitely have some blue balls for sure. I've been through it. But yeah, that's what I would say.
Remember, Olivier?
Say, yeah.
You have hands. You have hands. You're not really all that lonely.
What's her name? Jill?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and
Vic.
Who are these people?
Well, until you ain't shit. Well, until you ain't shit. Jack and Jill.
I'm really not.
Oh, okay. Walton, what's your advice to these young men out here?
Don't be Jack and Jill. Nah, son. See? I would say be intentional with everything you do. That's just I mean, you never really stop learning. That's one for me. Just intentional because it's one thing to like start something and not know what you want. It's another thing to be intentional and get a no, and then it's easier to move on. That's one thing I'll say. And the next thing I'll say is I gotta piggyback off what your wife said about you. Plus the idea of you never stop learning. You can make yourself a better man and also work on your marriage. Because in a way they kind of go hand in hand, and that goes with any relationship too. You learn from everybody. Like just 'cause married, yeah, you kind of have to learn from people that have been married, but at the same time, you can learn from people that are single. Okay, what does a married person learn from a single person? Easy. You know, treat your partner like, you still go out on dates. You're still dating the person when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you learn about, what do you learn from divorced people? What not to do. Oh,
Yeah.
but that's what not to do. You still learn anyway. So it's like you can't box yourself or limit yourself to just learning from one specific group of people, or limit yourself to learning just one idea. If it doesn't work for you, okay, fine. But at least you tried it. It's like, oh, this didn't work. All right, keep going. You'll find something that suits you. So that's advice to the youngins.
Damn, that was beautiful. That was quite nice.
That really
Just don't be
was.
Jack and Jill, because my God, like man. But yeah, that's as best as I can put it for me.
Think about, for a boy, when you say take the L, for a boy, the L is loss. For a man, the L is learn.
Ooh.
So be a man.
Yeah. I mean, you can't succeed without failure. That's just how it goes. Kind of.
Yeah, only little kids throw
So-
tantrums. Don't be one of these red pillars throwing tantrums. If a girl don't like you,
Facts.
find a different woman. There's women out there. Don't keep chasing
Yeah,
people who
that's what
don't
it
like
is.
you.
Yeah, facts. I mean, even then, my dad tells me to this day, because my older brother and I have different moms. So like my dad married my mom and then had me and my little brother. But my mom raised my older brother. He's like, look, I tried it the first time, it didn't work. Keep trying. Like, you can't just be like, oh, they're all the same. No, they're not all the same. Like, you have to, find what works for you. So
Yeah. Be the best man you can be. Don't be somebody else's man. And
facts.
yeah, stay true to yourself. Don't like mold yourself to a woman either, because that's not alpha shit. No. If you
Yeah, it ain't.
stay true to your convictions, be a decent human, just because it's good to be a decent human. And look, part of being an adult is failure. Part of being an adult is having these situations happen and then laughing at it like we do. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't let anyone else convince you like you have these situations time for revenge and all this fucking dry ass, boring
Yeah,
ass,
nah.
nasty shit. Okay?
I'm not gonna lie, I did that.
Well, a lot of thankfully you didn't harm anyone, but some boys end up harming women.
Yeah.
And people
Oh no,
because of this shit.
No, my revenge was I'm gonna go work out and become a whole new person, and then you're gonna want me back. It didn't work. That didn't work.
And look, putting energy into working on yourself, including physically and working out, is fine. I would say no one is worth you putting in that effort. Nobody. Only you.
Yeah, agreed.
Are,
Nobody.
You're worth putting in that effort. Your health is worth putting in that effort. But no woman is worth all that shit. All right? Until you find the woman you're willing to spend the rest of your life with, that you want to have a kid with if you want to have kids. But, part of being a man, part of being an adult, is picking yourself up and dusting yourself off. And I think that's part of the old masculinity that we have lost. Now, there's a lot of part of the old masculinity that we're talking about that's like outdated and shit. But it is interesting to me that this new version of it is like, kind of like, things don't go your way, you throw a tantrum. That's not the old school. One good thing about the old school is like, things don't go your way, you get up, you try again with somebody else. Some other opportunity, you dust yourself off because you're strong enough to do that. That's the part of the old masculinity I like.
Right. And it works.
Yeah. All right, guys. This was great.
Yep.
This was awesome.
Be strong, be true to yourself. Peace.
Find cigars.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Evan's gone.
All right, my guy.
Evan's gonna leave soon or
Yeah,
later.
that was it. Said peace.
Yeah. He said peace, but it says live on my end.
Yeah.
All
right.
Peace, bro.
Yeah. All right. Peace, bro.